honor our friend Phil Johnston. Yay. You know, there was a point where someone was going to run a statewide campaign and they wanted to hire someone, so they decided they were going to, out of the blue, hire somebody from the South Shore that no one ever knew how to run a statewide campaign. That first person to do that was not Deval Patrick, but in fact it was Phil Johnston, who 5 years ago took a chance on me to run the state party's coordinated campaign. Forever Phil has always understood and understands to this day. And as a matter of fact, we still talk 2 or 3 mornings a week on the way into Boston. He's tutoring me and telling me what's going on, and I'm asking him questions because his advice has always been important. Not just to me, but to so many of you in this room. Phil's experience, the things he's done, the people he's known, the places he's been, have put him in a spot to have a wisdom and an understanding of issues and of people and of politics in Massachusetts that's unrivaled. Phil, I'm very grateful that you shared it with me. I'm grateful that you've shared that with me and continue to do so, and I hope you always will. And I will always heed it. I might not always agree with it, but I'll always heed it. And I'm proud, very proud, to follow in Phil's footsteps as the chair of the Massachusetts Democratic Party. But we all know they're very, very big shoes to fill. You know, when you talk about Phil Johnston and you talk about politics, you understand a few things are going to come into the conversation. I mean, we should have an over-under here of how long a conversation you can have with Phil Johnston before he mentions the name Mike Caucus. Is it more than a minute or less than a minute? And if you go past a minute, that means he mentioned Ted Kennedy's name first. And so we're all honored here that we're going to hear both of them here to talk about our friend Phil Johnston, and that's so appropriate. But you also know when you talk with politics and you talk with Phil Johnston, you're going to hear about issues. You're going to hear about issues for people that need government. You're going to hear about the philosophy of the Democratic Party, and not just in thoughts, but in the deeds and actions that are important to bring those thoughts to fruition. Phil Johnston cares about regular people. He understands, he's taught many of us the importance of the Democratic Party's philosophy of taking care of the little guy, of advancing the causes that some others don't, and caring every day in good times, when the money's there and it needs to be spent, and in bad times when it's tight and it still needs to be spent. Phil is the guy who will always be consistent on the issues that we always care about. And not only will he think it and talk about it, but he'll speak out on it. And we all need that kind of voice, and Phil Johnston always has been a voice on issues of importance to the Democratic Party, and Phil, we're all grateful for that.